Raise hell, get high, get down, get up, don't give no fucks. What? Don't give no fucks. What? Don't give no fucks. Got a bounty on my head, they wanna take me out. I got a pocket full of glitches, circuits shorting out. They say the truth will set you free, but freedom's everything you pay for. Sacrificing time just to stay alive and waste more. The reaper coming, it's spooky season on the block, and you know seasons change, but I'm still running off of the top. They say I'll never make it, just let them know I'll never stop until they kill me. My heart don't do no sentimental drops, bitch. It's taking toll. Leave me out in the cold. It's all around me. Separate the ties and find me. Let's go.
Got a bounty on my head, they wanna take me out. I got a pocket full of glitches, circuits shorting out. They say the truth will set you free, but freedom's everything you pay for. Sacrificing time just to stay alive
drops, bitch.
It's taking its toll. Leave me out in the cold. It's all around me. Separate the ties and find me. It's all around me. Separate the ties and find me. You really thought you was the chosen one? But did you think you was the only one? We going back to the basics. We are so high, we in stations. Feel like some rat in some cages.
Back to back, you gotta lay them flatter than a blackjack. Got the scope better, I will attach that. To the option, we track that. Never backtrack, just attack that. Got the stick in my hands now. Like a back of the Ichigo bomb guy in a flashback. Another flashback, get the cash back. Heavy metal half blade, have Mad Max.
It's taking its toll. Leave me out in the cold. It's all around me. Separate the ties and find me. It's all around me. Separate the ties and find me. Boy, I let that pinky hit you. That's that type of shit that you be into. Yo, I don't really give a fuck.
Best rapper in metal, better no cap, run the track with my fellows. Tough guy in comments, but in person he's mellow. Ski mask and black, big crown, golden yellow. My game make a slap, smoke a few with a view. Double back on the strings that I pull like a cello. Last man standing, abandoned and branded, but fight to the death, cause the dust never settled. Came for the rings like Kobe. I don't wanna hear about the rumors, you don't know me. I don't wanna talk about the business that I'm into in an interview. I'd rather hear about what you can show me. See me power up when I charge my Noki. I already flipped every dream that they sold me. Never gave a fuck about haters, evaded, slashing and slaying like alligators in water. I keep it rolling, but I spit fire. Got a nigga smelling like a couple burnt tires. Air in my lungs like I never get tired. I'm electrifying, thunder like iron. Call me by sire. Know you heard the style, I think that you should try it. Just remember we the ones that sell me your supplier. Tell us barbed wire. If you wanna get like this, put the stepped on down, it'll hit like this. When your boss gonna check, it'll hit like this. When your girl get your neck, it'll hit like this. When you earn their respect, it'll hit like this. When your face is a deck, it'll hit like this. When the spirit goes through, it'll hit like this. When she throw that ass back, it'll hit like this. When you throw the right hook, it'll hit like this. No stress, say less, it'll hit like this. Best scream ain't rap. All these metal bands from motherfucker, that's cat. All I really need is a bitch with a thigh gap. Bitch, I'm a soldier, lick up these bootstraps. Looking for the G's with a head and a mouth strap. I'm about to stab like a pipe to a kneecap. They want all the settings, so I'm fighting through the feedback. Flags on the wall like bitch, yeah, I need that. I'm on the stand like I'm pleading the fifth. I'm on a cop car, raising my fist. Gotta say something about fucking your bitch. She wanna know how I got this whip. She wanna know is you hitting the lick. She got her ass and thinking it's big. After I hit her car, lickety split. Give him a ship and I'm out of this bitch. When your boss gonna check, it'll hit like this. When your girl get your neck, it'll hit like this. When you earn their respect, it'll hit like this. When your face is a deck, it'll hit like this. When the spirit come through, it'll hit like this. When she throw that ass back, it'll hit like this.
baby. Probably in the fast car, riding with the cap off, pull off with a bad ball. Thinking nigga guy here capping, I'm not these rappers. You gon' have to cap your ass off and back on it, big on me. How about that bitch with that shit on? Okay, my dick, I sit me down and she sit on it. Shit, them niggas are green like they gon' get on it. Red like green light. I'm fucking the bitch in my G-Nights. Hop out with that stick, with that be like my partner won't see something killed, that's what he like. So the first nigga try gon' tell G how I been about that motherfucking sex since a knee high. Cincinnati, head black ass with peon. Having motion, I'm prime time like Dion. How she throw it, I smash from the behind. Hold up, look at the fit on me. Go get the tissue, that shit on me. Lie for me, die for me, kill for me. She get the dick in the balls when she lick on me. I told her, babe, show me you love me. Show me, yeah. Let them know I done puff. Let them know, let them know how we fucking. They try me and go down, they know I'm coming. Yo, rich ass stepper, the big white seats, bitch that's leather, white seats. I wanna fuck her and a friend, I heard birds of the same feather, they flock together. Go, I'm dangerous, they probably tell you. What they say, don't play with him, they bout whatever. Don't play, I get in there, she say I'm pressed. Get in there, anywhere, anytime, bitch you ever. But hold up, baby, probably in the fast car, riding with the cap off, pull off with the band bra. Thinking nigga guy here capping, I'm not these rappers, you gon' have to cap your ass off and back on it, big on me, park it. How about that bitch with that shit on me? Pull my dick out, sit me down and she sit on it. Get them niggas are green like they gon' get on it. Red like green light, go. Nigga touch one of yours, he gon' see right. I'ma spend every dollar till he die. I make him slide through 65, you don't think right. That's 11 months straight, niggas sleep tight. I tried to be patient with niggas that ain't right. Give them game, they couldn't take niggas, ain't in. Rate me 1 out of 10, they gon' say 10. Who that bad bitch on camera, let Bay in. Who that is back to back, hold that's baby. Them can't do no shows, he for stadiums. I like my Lamborghinis cause they drive fast. But the Maybach, that's probably my favorite whip. I'm in the back seat with my feet up. With prime, get my dick roll like a Mercedes Benz. And I pop big shit so I don't trip. When they talk this shit out, you gotta take it in. I be like, hold up, baby, probably in the fast car, riding with the cap off, pull off with a band off. Thinking nigga guy here capping, I'm not these rappers, you gon' have to clap your ass off and back on it, big on me. How about that bitch with that shit on me? Get my dick out, sit me down and she sit on it. Get them niggas are green like they gon' get on it. Red like green light, bitch. Okay. Park it. How about the whip with that shit on me? Get them niggas a green light, they gon' get on me. Pull my dick out, sit me down and she sit on me. Red light, green light.
Me on some hot niggas. Like I told Tish, I see when I shot niggas. Like you seen him twirl, then you drop, nigga. And we keep the mind ladies on my block, nigga. And my to keep it on them, then drop niggas. And we be wildin', you some hot nigga. Tones on you, get busy with the blocks, nigga. Try to run down and you can catch a shot, nigga. Running through these tracks till I pass out. And shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling grasses like the 5th grade. Really never made no difference with the shit made. Jaja told me flip them backs and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. Shorty like the way that I ball out, ball out. I be getting money, time fall out. You talking cash, dog, I go all out. Shorty love the way that I floss out. Free greasy them, lit on them, my dogs out. Mama said no pussy cats inside my dog house. That's what got my daddy locked up in the dog pound. Free fan on them, lit on them, my dogs out. We gon' pull up in that like we cops on them. With them 16s, we gon' put some shots on them. I send a little dot, I send a drop on them. She gon' call me up and I'ma sit the hots on them. Grammy Savage, that's what we are. Grammy shooters dressed in G-Star. GS9, I go so hard. With GS from a gun squad. And bitch up is a problem, we gon' gun ball. Shots popping out the AR. I'm with Trigger, I'm with Rasha, I'm with A-Ball. Broad daylight and we gon' let them things pop. Tell them niggas free Niche, yo. Subway, free Breezy, yo. And tell my niggas murder team, yo. About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweaking, ho. Run up on that nigga, get the squeezing, ho. Everybody catch 'em, bullet hoes. Niggas got me on my bully, yo. I'ma run up, put that gun on him. I'ma run up, go dumb on him. Niggas got me on
Hey, how you get big when you ain't got bars? How you got hoes when you got no car? Now we been boys, we go back real far. And we had your back when you ain't had ours. Said I don't really trap, but you never been here. Said I don't do work, but you stay real far from the hood I'm in, cause I walk my talk. Got no friends, yeah, you right. I was getting money, so I never had the time. Lived your life, but you ain't had mine. I'ma talk my shit, you can keep on crying. And I won't show love, and I gotta figure out. But I've been here, bitch, I've been on my grind. But you heard my shit, and you thought it was fine. But you ain't reach out, cause I ain't had hype, bitch. I ain't never going back to the old days when I got no paycheck, blame, get paid. I will never be the same when I'm lying in a grave. You ain't had a motherfucker running for your neck. Never had shit but a cat, no cap. I was down for the rap, I was down with a baseball bat and a mat. Run track to the store, came back with a fat sack full of cash like that. Yeah, waiting on the pad, that was way, way back. On God, I was struggling, man, I fucking hate it when all you little pussy wanna make a man talking your shit like what? I don't need space, I need a room full of friends that I'm fake. I need a gang who want me off my plate. I've had enough of the lies in my face.
I was born in hell. I ain't buying nothing that you sell. The pigs tried to put me in a cell. Got up by the bitch and made my mail. Yeah. Now we back to play some show and tell. Got a mirror, I can show your ass a bitch. Remember that shit when you turn around and tell. Yeah. I can tell you pussy by the smell. Living off your mama, yeah, your daddy money, motherfucker. I heard all of y'all was doing swell. Yeah. Follow me to hell, I'ma meet you there. I can't wait to see demons eat you there. Your God knows you're fake, he gon' leave you there. Your mouth need to stop, but your shit's a flop. And your bitch a hoe, and her dad's a cop. Y'all both need to get the fuck off my cock. Y'all ass know you're fraud, you ain't on the block. Lawsuit, got another lawsuit. You too scared to pull up at my show, cause I'ma jaw you. Argue, bitch, I do not argue. Not the one to talk to. Pussy, I'ma stomp you. Yeah, bitch, fuck your mom too. And your pussy daddy, we gon' slap him cause he caused you.
Run your mouth, bitch, run your mouth. Welcome to the devil's place. Burning in eternal flames. Why do you have to be like? I love you. Chew me in some hot niggas. Like I told Tish, I see when I shot niggas. Like you seen him twirl, then you drop, nigga. And we keep the Miami's on my block, nigga. And my take keep it on the bill, drop niggas. And we be wildin', you some hot nigga. Told them to get busy with the clocks, nigga. Try to run it down and you can catch a shot, nigga. Running through these tracks till I pass out. And shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my tripod. I've been selling cracks since like the 5th grade. Really never made no difference with the shit made. Jaja told me flip them packs and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. Shorty like the way that I bought
ball out. Shorty love the way that I flow side. Free greasy done, lit on my dogs out. Mama said no pussy cats inside my dog house. That's what got my daddy locked up in the dog pound. Free fan on them, lit on my dogs out. We gon' pull up in that like we cops on them. With them 16s, we gon' put some shots on them. I send a little dot, I send a drop on them. She gon' call me up and I'ma sit the highs on them. Grammy Savage, that's what we are. Grammy shooters, just some G-Star. GS9, I go so hard. With GS from a gun squad. And bitch, if it's a problem, we gon' gun ball. Shots popping up the AR. I'm with Trigger, I'm with Rasha, I'm with A-Raw. Broad daylight and we gon' let them things pop. Tell them niggas free Nishi, yo. Subway, free Breezy, yo. And tell my niggas smell the team, yo. About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweaking, ho. Run up on that nigga, get the squeezing, ho. Everybody catch them bullet hoes. Niggas got me on my bully, yo. I'ma run up, put that gun on him. I'ma run up, go dumb on him. Niggas got me on that young shit. Got me on that go dumb shit. Got me on that go dumb shit, man. Trap mode in these motherfuckers. Hot in the bitch. Hey, yo, pull up. I need some more gas. Some hot nigga. Like I told Tish, I see when I shot niggas. Like you see them twirl, then you drop, nigga. And we keep the mind ladies on my block, nigga. And my to keep it on them, then drop niggas. And we be wildin', you some hot nigga. Tones only get busy with the clocks, nigga. Try to run down and you can catch a shot, nigga. Running through these tracks till I pass out. And shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling classes like the 5th grade. Really never made no difference with the shit made. Jaja told me flip them packs and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. Shorty like the way that I ball out. I be getting money, time fall out. You talking cash, dog, I goes all out. Shorty love the way that I flow side. Free greasy done, lit on my dogs out. Mama said no pussy cats inside my dog house. That's what got my daddy locked up in the dog pound. Free fan on them, lit on my dogs out. We gon' pull up in that like we cops on them. With them 16s, we gon' put some shots on them. I send a little dot, I send a drop on them. She gon' call me up and I'ma sit the highs on them. Grammy Savage, that's what we are. Grammy shooters, just some G-Star. GS9, I go so hard. With GS from a gun squad. And bitch, if it's a problem, we gon' gun ball. Shots popping up the AR. I'm with Trigger, I'm with Rasha, I'm with A-Raw. Broad daylight and we gon' let them things pop. Tell them niggas free Nishi, yo. Subway, free Breezy, yo. And tell my niggas smell the team, yo. About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweaking, ho. Run up on that nigga, get the squeezing, ho. Everybody catch them bullet hoes. Niggas got me on my bully, yo. I'ma run up, put that gun on him. I'ma run up, go dumb on him. Niggas got me on that young shit. Got me on that go dumb shit. Got me on that go dumb shit, man. Trap mode.
nigga. And we keep the mind millies on my block, nigga. And my to keep it on the bill, drop niggas. And we be wildin', you some hot nigga. Tones only get busy with the clocks, nigga. Try to run down and you can catch a shot, nigga. Running through these checks till I pass out. And shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling cracks since like the 5th grade. Really never made no difference with the shit made. Jaja told me flip them packs and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. Shorty like the way that I ball out. I be getting money, time fall out. I'm talking cash, dog, I go all out. Shorty love the way that I floss out. Free greasy, them lit on my dogs out. Mama said no pussy cats inside my dog house. That's what got my daddy locked up in the dog pound. Free fan on them, lit on my dogs out. We gon' pull up in that like we cops on them. With them 16s, we gon' put some shots on them. I send a little dot, send a drop on them. She gon' call me up and I'ma sit that highs on them. Grammy Savage, that's what we are. Grammy shooters dressed in G-Star. GS9, I go so hard. With GS from a gun squad. And bitch up is a problem, we gon' gun ball. Shots popping up the AR. I'm with Trigger, I'm with Rasha, I'm with A-Ball. Broad daylight and we gon' let them things ball. Tell them niggas free Nishi, yo. Subway, free Breezy, yo. And tell my niggas murder team, yo. About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweaking, ho. Run up on that nigga, get the squeezing, ho. Everybody catch them bullet hoes. Niggas got me on my bully, yo. I'ma run up, put that gun on him. I'ma run up, go dumb on him. Niggas got me on that young shit. Got me on that go dumb shit. Got me on that go dumb shit, man. Trap mode in these motherfuckers. Holler in the bitch. Hey, yo, pull up. I need some more gas. Me on some hot nigga. Like I told Tish, I see when I shot niggas. Like you seen him twirl, then he drop, nigga. And we keep the mind millies on my block, nigga. And my to keep it on the bill, drop niggas. And we be wildin', you some hot nigga. Tones only get busy with the clocks, nigga. Try to run down and you can catch a shot, nigga. Running through these checks till I pass out. And shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling cracks since like the 5th grade. Really never made no difference with the shit made. Jaja told me flip them packs and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. Shorty like the way that I ball out. I be getting money, time fall out. I'm talking cash, dog, I go all out. Shorty love the way that I floss out. Free greasy, them lit on my dogs out. Mama said no pussy cats inside my dog house. That's what got my daddy locked up in the dog pound. Free fan on them, lit on my dogs out. We gon' pull up in that like we cops on them. With them 16s, we gon' put some shots on them. I send a little dot, send a drop on them. She gon' call me up and I'ma sit that highs on them. Grammy Savage, that's what we are. Grammy shooters dressed in G-Star. GS9, I go so hard. With GS from a gun squad. And bitch up is a problem, we gon' gun ball. Shots popping up the AR. I'm with Trigger, I'm with Rasha, I'm with A-Ball. Broad daylight and we gon' let them things ball. Tell them niggas free Nishi, yo. Subway, free Breezy, yo. And tell my niggas murder team, yo. About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweaking, ho. Run up on that nigga, get the squeezing, ho. Everybody catch them bullet hoes. Niggas got me on my bully, yo. I'ma run up, put that gun on him. I'ma run up, go dumb on him. it on them, get drop niggas. And we be wildin', you some hot nigga. Toes on to get busy with the blocks, nigga. Try to run down and you can catch a shot, nigga. Running through these checks till I pass out. And shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling classes like the 5th grade. Really never made no difference with the shit made. Jaja told me flip them packs and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. Shorty like the way that I ball out. I be getting money, time fall out. I'm talking cash, dog, I go all out. Shorty love the way that I floss out. Free greasy, the lit on my dogs out. Mama said no pussy cats inside my dog house. That's what got my daddy locked up in the dog pound. Free fan on the lit on my dogs out. We gon' pull up in that like we cops on them. With them 16s, we gon' put some shots on them. I send a little dot, I send a drop on them. She gon' call me up and I'ma sit the highs on them. Grammy Savage, that's what we are. Grammy shooters dressed in G-Star. GS9, I go so hard. With GS from a gun squad. And bitch up is a problem, we gon' gun ball. Shots popping up the AR. I'm with Trigger, I'm with Rasha, I'm with A-Raw. Broad daylight and we gon' let them things ball. Tell them niggas free me, yo. Subway, free breezy, yo. And tell my niggas murder team, yo. About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweaking, ho. Run up on that nigga, get the squeezing, ho. Everybody catch a bullet hoes. Niggas got me on my bully, yo. I'ma run up, put that gun on him. I'ma run up, go dumb on him. Niggas got me on that young shit. Got me on that go dumb shit. Got me on that go dumb shit, man. Trap mode in these motherfuckers. Hot in the bitch. Hey, yo, pull up. I need some more gas. Some hot nigga. Like I told Tish, I see when I shot niggas. Like you see them twirl, then you drop, nigga. And we keep them mind ladies on my block, nigga. And my to keep it on them, then drop niggas. And we be wildin', you some hot nigga. Toes on to get busy with the blocks, nigga. Try to run down and you can catch a shot, nigga. Running through these checks till I pass out. And shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling classes like the 5th grade. Really never made no difference with the shit made. Jaja told me flip them packs and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. Shorty like the way that I ball out. I be getting money, time fall out. I'm talking cash, dog, I go all out. Shorty love the way that I floss out. Free greasy, the lit on my dogs out. Mama said no pussy cats inside my dog house. That's what got my daddy locked up in the dog pound. Free fan on the lit on my dogs out. We gon' pull up in that like we cops on them. With them 16s, we gon' put some shots on them. I send a little dot, I send a drop on them. She gon' call me up and I'ma sit the highs on them. Grammy Savage, that's what we are. Grammy shooters dressed in G-Star. GS9, I go so hard. With GS from a gun squad. And bitch up is a problem, we gon' gun ball. Shots popping up the AR. I'm with Trigger, I'm with Rasha, I'm with A-Raw. Broad daylight and we gon' let them things ball. Tell them niggas free me, yo. Subway, free breezy, yo. And tell my niggas murder team, yo. About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweaking, ho. Run up on that nigga, get the squeezing, ho. Everybody catch a bullet hoes. Niggas got me on my bully, yo. I'ma run up, put that gun on him. I'ma run up, go dumb on him. Niggas got me on that young shit. Got me on that go it on them, he'll drop niggas. And we be wildin', he some hot nigga. Tones known to get busy with the cops, nigga. Try to run down and you can catch a shot, nigga. Running through these checks till I pass out. And shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling grasses like the 5th grade. Really never made no difference with the shit made. Jaja told me flip them packs and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. Shorty like the way that I ball out. I be getting money, time fall out. You talking cash, dog, I go all out. Shorty love the way that I floss out. Free greasy them, lit on them, my dogs out. Mama said no pussy cats inside my dog house. That's what got my daddy locked up in the dog pound. Free fan on them, lit on them, my dogs out. We gon' pull up in that like we cops on them. With them 16s, we gon' put some shots on them. I send a little dot, I send a drop on them. She gon' call me up and I'ma sit the hots on them. Grammy Savage, that's what we are. Grammy shooters, just some G-Star. GS9, I go so hard. With GS from a gun squad. And bitch up is a problem, we gon' gun ball. Shots popping up the AR. I'm with Trigger, I'm with Rasha, I'm with A-Raw. Broad daylight and we gon' let them things ball. Tell them niggas free Nishi, yo. Subway, free Breezy, yo. And tell my niggas murder team, yo. About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweaking, ho. Run up on that nigga, get the squeezing, ho. Everybody catch them bullet hoes. Niggas got me on my bully, yo. I'ma run up, put that gun on him. I'ma run up, go dumb on him. Niggas got me on that young shit. Got me on that go dumb shit. Got me on that go dumb shit, man. Trap mode in the motherfuckers. Hot in the bitch. Hey, yo, pull up. I need some more gas. Some hot niggas. Like I told Tish, I see when I shot niggas. Like you see them twirl, then you drop, nigga. And we keep the mind ladies on my block, nigga. And my to keep it on them, he'll drop niggas. And we be wildin', he some hot nigga. Tones known to get busy with the cops, nigga. Try to run down and you can catch a shot, nigga. Running through these checks till I pass out. And shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling grasses like the 5th grade. Really never made no difference with the shit made. Jaja told me flip them packs and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. Shorty like the way that I ball out. I be getting money, time fall out. You talking cash, dog, I go all out. Shorty love the way that I floss out. Free greasy them, lit on them, my dogs out. Mama said no pussy cats inside my dog house. That's what got my daddy locked up in the dog pound. Free fan on them, lit on them, my dogs out. We gon' pull up in that like we cops on them. With them 16s, we gon' put some shots on them. I send a little dot, I send a drop on them. She gon' call me up and I'ma sit the hots on them. Grammy Savage, that's what we are. Grammy shooters, just some G-Star. GS9, I go so hard. With GS from a gun squad. And bitch up is a problem, we gon' gun ball. Shots popping up the AR. I'm with Trigger, I'm with Rasha, I'm with A-Raw. Broad daylight and we gon' let them things ball. Tell them niggas free Nishi, yo. Subway, free Breezy, yo. And tell my niggas murder team, yo. About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweaking, ho. Run up on keep it on them, get drop niggas. And we be wildin', you some hot nigga. Tones known to get busy with the blocks, nigga. Try to run it down and you can catch a shot, nigga. Running through these tracks until I pass out. And shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling cracks since like the 5th grade. Really never made no difference with the shit made. Jaja told me flip them packs and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. Shorty like the way that I ball out. I be getting money, time fall out. You talking cash, dog, I go all out. Shorty love the way that I floss out. Free greasy, the lit on my dogs out. Mama said no pussy cats inside my dog house. That's what got my daddy locked up in the dog pound. Free fan on the lit on my dogs out. We gon' pull up in that like we cops on them. With them 16s, we gon' put some shots on them. I send a little dot, I send a drop on them. She gon' call me up and I'ma sit that highs on them. Grammy Savage, that's what we are. Grammy shooters just in G-Star. GS9, I go so hard. With GS from a gun squad. Them bitch up is a problem, we gon' gun ball. Shots popping up the AR. I'm with Trigger, I'm with Rasha, I'm with A-Ball. Broad daylight and we gon' let them things pop. Tell them niggas free me, yo. Subway, free breezy, yo. And tell my niggas murder team and ho. About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweaking, ho. Run up on that nigga, get the squeezing, ho. Everybody catch him, pull up, ho. Niggas got me on my bully, yo. I'ma run up, put that gun on him. I'ma run up, go dumb on him. Niggas got me on that young shit. Got me on that go dumb shit. Got me on that go dumb shit, man. Trap mode in the motherfuckers. Hot in the bitch. Hey, yo, pull up. I need some more gas. Some hot niggas. Like I told Tish, I see when I shot niggas. Like you seen him twirl and you drop, nigga. And we keep the mind millies on my block, nigga. And mine to keep it on them, get drop niggas. And we be wildin', you some hot nigga. Tones known to get busy with the blocks, nigga. Try to run it down and you can catch a shot, nigga. Running through these tracks until I pass out. And shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling cracks since like the 5th grade. Really never made no difference with the shit made. Jaja told me flip them packs and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. Shorty like the way that I ball out. I be getting money, time fall out. You talking cash, dog, I go all out. Shorty love the way that I floss out. Free greasy, the lit on my dogs out. Mama said no pussy cats inside my dog house. That's what got my daddy locked up in the dog pound. Free fan on the lit on my dogs out. We gon' pull up in that like we cops on them. With them 16s, we gon' put some shots on them. I send a little dot, I send a drop on them. She gon' call me up and I'ma sit that highs on them. Grammy Savage, that's what we are. Grammy shooters just in G-Star. GS9, I go so hard. With GS from a gun squad. Them bitch up is a problem, we gon' gun ball. Shots popping up the AR. I'm with Trigger, I'm with Rasha, I'm with A-Ball. Broad daylight and we gon' let them things pop. Tell them niggas free me, yo. Subway, free breezy, yo. And tell my niggas murder team and ho. About a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweaking, ho. Run up on that nigga, get the squeezing, ho. Everybody catch him, pull up, ho. Niggas got me on my bully, yo. I'ma run up, put that gun on him. I'ma run up, go dumb on him. Niggas got me on that young shit. Got me on that niggas. Like you seen them twirl, then you drop, nigga. And we keep the Miami's on my block, nigga. And my to keep it on the bill, drop, niggas. And we keep it wildin', you some hot, nigga. Tones on you get busy with the clocks, nigga. Try to run down and you can catch a shot, nigga. Running through these checks till I pass out. And shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling classes like the 5th grade. Really never made no difference with the shit made. Judge, told me flip them packs and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. Shorty like the way that I ball out, ball out. I be getting money, time fall out. You talking cash, dog, I go all out. Shorty love the way that I floss out. Free greasy, the lit on my dogs out. Mama said no pussy cats inside my dog house. That's what got my daddy locked up in the dog pound. Free fan on the lit on my dogs out. We gon' pull up in that like we cops on them. With them 16s, we gon' put some shots on them. I send a little dot, I send a drop on them. She gon' call me up and I'ma sit the highs on them. Grammy Savage, that's what we are. Grammy shooters just
Well, dance beyond music. Still have this video to watch.
Let's go over the Stadia's failure. I'm sure Ackman's going to do a really thorough dive on it. This is just such a victory lap for me. I still remember the second this got announced and like their first trailer, I was outspoken about how silly it is. I didn't believe it was a good idea, and I was firm in my stance that I didn't think it would succeed. And I had so many fucking doubters, especially in chat, that were like, no, Charlie, this is actually the future. You're just too, reptile brain to see the potential of the Stadia. This is how gaming's going to be from now on. I can't wait to get my Stadia. I've already pre-ordered. And I called you a fucking idiot. And now look at it. It's already dead. It was a complete waste. Like an absolute crash and burn project. Another Google stinker right into the trash bin. Just like Google Plus and the million other products Google has tried to launch.
Of course, we have to.
Now, maybe there's still some merit to the idea itself, but the Stadia was never going to be the one to execute it well. It never stood a chance. Thanks, Resub Ivy and Bazior in the Prime TRB.
Alright, if everyone could just get seated for me. Thank you, thank you.
Is this a funeral
Ladies and
for
gentlemen,
it?
we are
Yeah.
gathered here today to mourn the loss and tragic death of the Google Stadia.
Fuck.
Some of you
Yeah,
may
it weighs
not
heavy
mourn
on the
this
heart.
death, and now that I think about it, neither do I. After just 3 short years, Google has announced that they are pulling the plug on Stadia, canceling
man.
all future support for
Cloud
it come
gaming,
February
why?
18th. Like watching a kid stick a fork in the electrical outlet, we all saw this coming. Breaking into the
True.
console or a gaming service market is really difficult. Many have tried, most have failed, and few have stood atop the peak. I found this post by
Man, even the
Jason
Soldier
Schreier
console,
really
I feel like,
funny.
had better
Google
chance.
Stadia boss to me in 2019. Is this just another ambitious Google project that will disappear in a few years like Google Plus? Looks like he called it. And then Google's vice president and general manager Phil Harrison said this: I understand the concern, but I think that all you have to do is look at the level of investment that we have made and continue to make in Stadia. This is not a trivial
Now I feel
project
confident.
by any means. This is a very, very significant cross-company effort that isn't just my team, but it's also across YouTube, it's across our technical infrastructure and networking team. It represents thousands of people who are working on this business. Thousands of people no longer working on this business. And that's just...
If they ever were to begin with. I don't really think this is like a good argument for the sake of it sticking around either, to be honest. This doesn't really address the question super well. It's just like, we put a lot of money into it and we have a big team. Of course it's going to succeed down the line. Like, the answer I would look for is, how are you going to ensure that it stays in the market, like, and is competitive? Not like, well, we already poured so much money into it, so of course it's going to stick around. You know what I mean? It's such a non-answer.
Level of investment. It's almost maybe too much. Too many hands in the cookie jar, if you will. Within 3 months, the Stadia will be nothing more than a number added to the list of projects killed by Google.
A large number.
They have a website that keeps track. Now, several questions are worth
Google Glass,
asking
rest in
and
peace.
answering. Does anyone care? I'll get back to you on that. We'll see how this video performs. Second, what does this mean for the industry? If Google can't break into this market, then who can?
Soldier Boy.
Finally, why did the Stadia fail? And what can we all
We just
learn
weren't ready
from
for
that? That's the spicy subject of today. Learning from failure. We all gotta do it. Sometimes it happens the hard way, so let's jump into it. When Stadia was first announced, I was like, okay, well, I'm not sure what this is, but it's backed by Google, so they've got a pretty good chance. I say it all the time, first impressions are so important in gaming. I have
such
so
a bad,
little patience for
such
things
a bad
that
first
suck
impression.
and don't work. This is how...
Does anyone remember the old Stadia commercials they used to run during, I think it was E3 2019? They made like a big push in, I really think it was E3. They were like floating around through like space and time or something after going through a kid's room. Oh my god, it was so embarrassing. Jesus Christ. When is Google Plus coming back? Any day now. We need Google Plus back. Let's get sub Dobby and the resub Goro.
How I've been conditioned by the video game industry. Now, my first experience with Stadia came back at PAX 2019, and they had a huge booth set up, and you could play Doom Eternal like 6 months before it dropped. So I was insanely hyped to get an early taste of the next Doom game. The catch was, I had to play it on Stadia. At first I was like, oh, that's fine, I'm down to try out a new console. But then I was like, why is the game so laggy? The people at the booth
Stadia
were
for you.
super nice, and even though they wouldn't let me film gameplay, they sure as shit did their best to diagnose what was going wrong. And I know that neither Stadia or Doom Eternal were out at that point, but I just could not get over how bad the input delay was, and how poorly the game performed. That was my first and only time ever using a Stadia. I have no regrets. The first impression didn't stick the landing, and I was never given a reason after this to ever pick up a Stadia or try it.
Do you remember, I think it was a year after launch, they still only had, was it sub 10 games on their service? I wonder if I can still find the old articles. I think it was like a full year and they only had like 5 or 6 games on the entirety of Stadia. And they were all full priced. Let me get the exact number. Let me pull up an old article. Okay, here's an article from January 16th, 2020. So I think that's a little under a year, maybe a little over. I don't remember when it came out. Google Stadia only has one exclusive game, which is Tequila Works' Guilt, which was a system launch. There's no word yet on what exclusives could be, and then they speculate that Typhoon Studios might have one, which I don't think they ever did. But yeah, as of January 16th, there was one exclusive on the game. Cool. How many games in total, though, do they say? Because that's just exclusives. I really recall, like, a full year later, they only had, like, 5 games in total. All the articles are from January talking about how it only has one game. Well, one exclusive game, I guess. It doesn't say the total number of games they have. As of February 19th of this year, they have 200 games. 286 games as of February of this year.
No thanks. I'm good. Peace out. So my situation was, I heard about the Stadia, I tried it out, and I
anything not exclusive was a re-release, right?
Why would I get this console? Now, some of you that are aware of what Stadia actually is might have picked up on what I'm doing, and that's referring to Stadia as a console. Google Stadia is not a video game console.
It's a controller.
It's software, not hardware. Yeah. And I only just realized that
cloud gaming
after it was canceled. That's how poorly the marketing got the message across. That's how little Google really invested in showing this thing off after it came out. It just seemed like radio silence, like after it came out, nobody talked about it. I mean, this was supposed to be a massive new competitor to Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo.
And it was so close, goddammit.
Battle.net. And I don't even know what was special
on the cusp of greatness
about it. If you actually go
I'm sure he's going to show it, but I'll tell you right now, I'll rip the Band-Aid off. I also thought the Stadia was a console for like the first 2 years. It wasn't until we were doing an episode of the podcast where we were joking about it that we learned the Google Stadia was never a console. It's a controller. And it's a controller that like gives you access to the Stadia Cloudflare gaming. So you never even got like a console. You got a controller. It's basically, yeah, like he said, it's basically a software. And I think you could access the software without the controller. I don't think that was necessary, but if you purchase like a Stadia, I suppose, you get a controller. It's a sick controller. I don't remember what it looks like, actually. Let me take a peek. Let's do a Stadia review.
Well, it's been and play it there. These are all games that are I think they're running through these very quickly right now. The big
Damn, that's a sick controller
with their platform with Stadia.
Looks like the Ouya
controller. Like I legitimately think the controller.
It's just a pretty standard controller. I wouldn't say it's a sick controller, but it's a functional one. Like this is just the tried and true vanilla controller design. Nothing crazy about it. Not reinventing the wheel. But it's fine. It seems. Thanks, Resub Kanbaru.
Back and watch the first official trailer for Stadia. It spells out our current predicament perfectly.
Stadia is only the newest, most logic-defying, mind-bending, absurd gaming platform on Earth.
Yes, this is the one.
Consoles, just your games, your screens, and electric air. And this electric air is Stadia. Unlike consoles, Stadia doesn't take up any space.
Oh my gosh, this online service doesn't take up any space in my living room? Finally, I've been waiting for one of those. Space? Really?
Are you serious?
Bro, if people want to play PS5, they're gonna make room for it in their living room. Unless
no, it's too cramped.
5200 or the Philips CDI. Gaming console size has never really been an issue.
It makes no noise. It has no smell. Watch. Go find Stadia, boy. Don't worry. You'll never find it.
Okay, this commercial is perfect. It represents what I feel better than I could have ever described it. This man is literally mimicking the confusion I had watching this commercial.
You can play Stadia with this.
Playing video games? With a controller? What?
Stadia is gaming for free-range humans.
So yeah, the general...
Stadia with this.
Playing video games? With a controller? What?
Stadia is gaming for free-range humans.
So yeah, the general point of advertising is to get your
that was
product
such
out
a
there
bad
and
ad.
to inform people, hey, here's this thing. Go buy it. Give me money. It's clear Google wanted Stadia to seem cool, but they tried way too hard, and gamers had no fucking clue what any of this was supposed to mean. Google's advertising was a reflection of just how clueless they were about the product. They didn't know what they were selling. How is this different from Steam?
Stadia's streaming pipeline leverages decades of Google research. Is that a dog?
What the dog doing?
And then right as the lady's about to explain what Stadia is, she gets interrupted.
Unthink the thing.
Well, because they didn't have like an actual
unthink the things
philosophy behind it, like why it exists.
I don't even have time to explain why.
It's just kind of worthless.
You couldn't be more vague and obscure about your product if you fucking tried. This was the first problem with Google's approach, the sales pitch. It was not clear. So the idea is that I get to stream games without downloading them. and I don't have to wait for games to update. You want me to pay for a service that lets me play games on my computer
Yes.
slightly more conveniently? I mean, for people with terrible internet, yeah, maybe. But if I want to update a game, you know what I do? I go take a piss, or I go look at Twitter for 5 minutes and hate myself. I do anything. I can wait for a game to download, you know what I mean? Now, to be fair, there were some benefits to the Stadia. I mean, it supported 4K resolution and 60 FPS with HDR. They had a premium subscription service, kind of like Xbox's Games with Gold, where you'd get free monthly games, and once you got them, you...
What's crazy is this 50 games instantly is their whole catalog. They launched with 22 games. So they're already promised... Well, I don't know when this was. But they're promising more games than their service currently had. And they finished with 286 titles, which is actually less than the Nintendo 64 had. I think among all consoles, it is the lowest amount of games total, at least of consoles I can think of. Even the Sega Genesis, I think, had more. And that was a console that was dead on arrival because they surprise announced it at E3 and said, go buy it right now. It's in stores. Let's see. That's considered one of the biggest console flops of all time. And Sega Genesis had... was it the Sega Saturn? I don't know, I'll check both. But Sega Genesis had 800, and let's see the Sega Saturn. 1,046. So it was definitely the Genesis I was thinking of. And I was wrong. Sega Genesis still had more titles than Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64 had 380 something, I think. How many did the Ouya have before it died? Let's see. Did it beat the Ouya at least? Oh, fuck me. Before the Ouya's untimely demise, it had 1,250 games. As of June 2019. Jesus. Yeah, I guess it just ported all the mobile games, so it's kind of cheating. Let's see how many exclusives Ouya had, because the Stadia finished with, I think the article said 10. So how many exclusives did Ouya have? The most... Damn, that's like the most current article on it, too. As of 2014, the Ouya had 6 exclusives. Stadia had 10. But the Ouya died in 2018, I think. 2018, 2019. So maybe that number went up.
Forever, Google actually didn't charge you to play multiplayer games. No Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus or whatever the fuck Nintendo is doing with Switch Online.
No. Ouya didn't... I mean, no one played Ouya, mind you. Ouya was completely a joke, a huge meme. I had an Ouya and I used it as an ice tray at one point. Like, it was a complete worthless piece of shit. But... it didn't actually, like, completely fold as a company until, like, 2018, right? I'm pretty sure that's when they finally announced its closing. 2019. In 2019, it was completely closed. What is the Ouya? It was... What do you mean, what is the Ouya? How the fuck is there anyone out there that doesn't remember the Ouya? This was the most popular Kickstarter for a long time. They hyped this up as like, console for gamers, by gamers. It's going to have every game you've ever wanted on it. It's also going to be coming at the highest possible graphical resolution. It's also just going to be one of the best gaming experiences you'll ever have in your life. Just like filled with a bunch of buzzwords and everything. This is probably just clickbait, but it was just filled with tons and tons and tons of buzzwords, but it just ended up being mobile game ports and shovelware. Yeah, like I said, I had an Ouya. I used it as an ice tray. I tried it, but it had no use, so I used it as an ice tray. Like, what the fuck else was I supposed to do with it? There wasn't any games to play on it. Needed an ice tray, so, I mean, worked.
Being pro-consumer is a good selling point, and these were good selling points. They just should have been at the forefront of the advertising. Stop trying to be cool and tell me what it is you're selling. And the idea of Google using their own bandwidth to stream the games to your computer, it's a neat idea, if a bit niche. There was even going to be exclusive titles produced in-house by Stadia. They were contracting other studios to make exclusives and partnering with third parties to port games like Destiny across. A lot of people saw the potential with Stadia, and there was potential. If Stadia had
Maybe,
worked,
yeah,
had a
that
nice
potential.
user interface, was very pro-consumer,
I don't disagree there.
got some exclusive games, and it all worked relatively flawlessly, I could see this carving out modest success, at the very least. Regrettably, what held Stadia back was Google itself, as they doubled back on many of the promises they made to produce exclusive games. A lot of what Stadia was meant to offer was canceled partway through. You know what's really fucking weird? I don't ever remember seeing a Stadia
Razer bought Ouya in 2015 and discontinued the hardware same year. 2019 is when the servers shut down. Is that what it was then? Because I knew Razer acquired them, but it said Razer shut it down in 2019. So I thought it still existed through those years. Gotcha.
Commercial on a YouTube video ad. Like, think about that. Google didn't even promote this across YouTube. At least not after it came out. Like, you don't have to pay yourself to sell your own product. I can say, hey, go follow me on Instagram. That doesn't cost me anything. It just seemed like Google started this thing, noticed that it wasn't gaining traction immediately, and then was slowly
Is Destiny 2 on Stadia?
Until just now when they finally yanked that last little bit out. Google also,
I can only try Destiny 2
when
on
they
Stadia.
shut down some of the game development they were doing.
What a disaster.
Their idea was to shift to more of a publishing platform, and that's a really hard sell. Why should I leave Steam or Battle.net or Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo's eShop? Why should I leave any of those to go to Stadia? The answer, there was no reason. So they started focusing on being a publishing platform, but they couldn't really hard commit to that either. So that's why the Stadia is in the position it's in. It was really directionless. The reality is, if you don't have exclusive games or a killer product or killer customer service or some killer app, there's no reason for me to leave any of the places I'm already playing games to go to your place.
You have to be more convenient. You don't even have to have exclusives or anything. I think you just need to be more convenient. Offer a better overall service. Some Destiny players had a Stadia just to play ranked because it was against much easier players. Oh, that's so smart. That is so fucking smart. Oh, you just play against Stadia gamers? Fuck me. Everything is already convenient. I know, isn't that beautiful? But you just have to offer something even more convenient or just an overall better service. Like Games Pass. Most people don't even really like Xbox. Most people don't play games on Xbox anymore unless you play sports games. But a lot of people still have Games Pass because it's just a really great product.
Especially if it doesn't offer any obvious benefits. Like, bro, apparently Hideo Kojima was working on a new Death Stranding exclusively for Stadia and canceled that? Like, how?
They must have
How
watched
do
my
you do
moist
that?
meter.
It's Hideo Kojima. Google had created and then shut down some of its own game development studios, most of whom only found out about Stadia being canceled at the same time you and I did. A little bit more notice probably would have helped the devs. I mean, you really did your people dirty, Google. Typhoon Studios, Stadia Games, you're out of here. On a positive note, though, Google will be refunding anyone who bought games on Stadia, and that's the most pro-consumer thing they can do out of this. Obviously, they're not going to refund, this service that you paid for. It's a service, right? At least Stadia is trying to exit the scene with some dignity and grace, but that's not the case for some developers and employees of Google, some of whom were surprised at best and taking a massive financial loss at worst. Reportedly, some...
I wanted to read that. We literally signed the publishing agreement with Stadia last week, so I would assume the internal teams there, who are lovely, are likely finding this out at the same time we are, since I had a super energetic meeting with them last week about us joining. Eek. Ooh. Big stinkerooski on that one. Unlucky.
Financial loss at worst. Reportedly, some developers had been sinking upwards of 6 figures into developing games and porting them to Stadia, only for this to now come out and for those projects to essentially be a waste of time and money. That's incredibly frustrating. And Phil Harrison, the vice president and general manager at Google, wrote up this little document detailing why the Stadia, is being shut down. He says,
I can't imagine why.
The traction we were hoping for, and it's like, no, Your pitch didn't gain the traction. You didn't know what you were selling. I think the Stadia will serve as an important reminder to tech companies that just because you make billions and billions of dollars doesn't mean you can suddenly fill your head with hot air and think you can do everything. Not all products succeed if you throw money at them. You need to know who you're selling to and what you're selling. And if you don't know and you can't convey them, people don't know what the fuck you're trying to sell them, they won't buy it. You can't always throw money at something to make people give a damn. I mean, Amazon is also looking a little bit shaky with their game development studios and some of the games they've come out with. You know, it's a tough gig. And if anyone was going to succeed, it was probably going to be Amazon and Google. However, this has probably discouraged other companies from trying the same thing. I'm all for
KFC console.
I want to see new consoles and new services, hop onto the scene. If they suck, get them out of here. And if they're great, then whoop-de-doo, win for everyone. But you have to make it worth picking up, and you have to show that to people. Stadia's failure really shows how volatile the games industry can be. They said they had over 1,000 people working on this, and I have to wonder, did all those people just lose their jobs? Are they transferred?
Yes.
Are they still going to keep working on this until January? Who knows?
They absolutely got canned.
Rest in peace, Google Stadia. You will be missed, not by many, but by some. But what do you think? Did you ever pick up a Stadia or try it out? What was your experience playing on it? Do you care at all about Google Stadia's shutdown? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the Act Man for more awesome content. Alright everyone, that's all I got for today. This is the Act Man signing out. Peace!
Nice. Rest in peace, Stadia. Whoops. Just another big I told you so moment there, gamers. Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and whoo! 2024 has begun, and you know what January 1st, 2024 means? A really special day in particular. It is the day when Mickey Mouse, yeah, remember that mouse? The most important mouse in the world? The mouse that is behind one of the biggest media empires in the world, Disney? Yeah, the earliest version of this little twink mouse is finally free from copyright law. And what do I mean by that? Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at Steamboat Willie. You see that Mickey over there? That Mickey, ladies and gentlemen, is finally in the public domain. Yeah, so much time has passed since this actual production was made that Mickey Mouse, at least this first iteration of it, is finally free. Now, you might remember a while back when, Winnie the Pooh entered the sort of, copyright-free territory, and there was a really, really, really shitty movie that was made because of it. You may remember the movie Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and Blood and Honey wasn't exactly a great movie. It's a slasher movie that came out literally last year. The sequel is supposed to come out next month, apparently, this year, and the first version of it was a boring slasher. The whole premise was the Thousand Acre Woods had some of the most corrupted versions of our old friend Winnie, and that's pretty much how the story went. Wasn't exactly a great slasher movie. Wasn't actually a great movie anyways. And if it sounds like I'm pissed, that's because I wasted my time, my wife's time, my friends' times watching this movie. Now, there's other versions of Mickey Mouse that are free. This is plain crazy, and of course, Mickey is just mad that he has to be in public domain. Papa Walt isn't going to be too proud about this one, is he? So, of course, yeah, there are two cartoons, two of them silent, one of them with sound, that are now entering public domain. And you might be wondering, whoa, can I do anything with them right now? And the reality is, it's very complicated, okay? So we're going to actually look through a couple laws. Now, public domain, for anybody that wonders what public domain necessarily is, this is January 1st, and of course, these are all the pieces of media that have finally entered the public domain. So obviously, Steamboat Willie is the center of that, but you've got some Charlie Chaplin over there, you've got some Dark Princess, you've got millions of cats. This is not the only thing that's entirely available, and this is of course published by I believe Duke University. So yeah, this is the Duke University Center for the Study of Public Domain. So yeah, on January 1st, 2024, thousands of copyrighted works from 1928
which is where Steamboat Willie ended up coming from, will enter the U.S. public domain. Along with sound recordings from 1923, they will all be free to copy, share, and build upon. This year's highlighting, again, ladies and gentlemen, obviously Mickey Mouse and a whole bunch of other very popular tracks. These are just a handful of works that will be in the U.S. public domain in 2024. They were first set to go in public domain after a 56-year term in 1984, but a term extension pushed that date to 2004. They were then supposed to go into public domain in 2004, but after being copyrighted for 75 years. But before this could happen, Congress hit another 20-year pause button and extended their copyright term to 95 years, and now the wait is finally over. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, almost 100 years later, we finally get to fuck around with old Mickey. And literally, we only do get to mess around with old Mickey. See, this is Mickey from like 95 years ago. If you decide to use Mickey Mouse from a year ago, you're going into a court battle with Disney, and it's going to be very costly for you and minuscule for them. So don't even think of trying that. But it's kind of impressive how like the most like iconic character from Disney is at least an iteration of him. The first one is at least copyright free. You know, Mickey Mouse is so important. The moment you step into Disneyland in like Los Angeles, the first thing you see is old Walt standing there with Mickey Mouse, pretty much frozen in carbonite, looking at you walking down the gates to Disney. So again, it's not like this is Thor that went copyright free. It's not like, you know, Han Solo, any of Disney's other properties. Arguably, their biggest brand ambassador has been, like, at least in some iteration, free for copyright, okay? But again, that's just the first iteration of them. So how long does it take, Mutahar, you might be asking, for Mickey Mouse to be turned into a horror film? 10 hours! 10 fucking hours is all it takes, okay? The corpse right now doesn't even have maggots in it. In fact, necrophiliacs argue if it's even attractive to them yet, because the corpse is that alive right now. It's literally only been a few hours. But again, a game known as Infestation 88 gave an official release trailer, and they showcased, you know, how this is a game where old Mickey Mouse is floating around. I'm not joking with you, these guys are gassing up Mickey. A horror version of him. And while it looks interesting, kind of looks like a Lethal Company mix almost, Mickey's supposed to be hunting you down through here, and yeah, that's it. The game is right there. It's literally 88 Infestation Mickey. Didn't even expect this game to already be like on the throes. But with how the trailer looks, I'm pretty sure this was cobbled together in like a few days, if anything. They were really in anticipation of this basically coming out. Look at that, dude. They're literally hunting Mickey over here. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. A co-op horror in which you are an exterminator treating sinister infestation caused by twisted versions of classic characters and urban legends. Planned release date 2024. Yeah, a day before that, you would have been taken to court. Goddamn. Now, obviously, when these characters enter the public domain, obviously such as horror films that are going to be made, I'm waiting for, like, Brazzers or something to come up with, like, a Mickey Mouse thing. I mean, we've already got things like Strokemon. I mean, to be fair, that would all be covered under, like, parody mostly anyways, but at this point, you can pretty much take Steamboat Willie to town, if you will, and make him do some real dirty shit. But again, looking at this law over here, something that I learned about public domain in the United States is that, of course, according to the U.S., all works published or released in the United States before January 1st, 1929 have actually lost their copyright protection. So if you find any piece of media before that specific date in the United States, again, in the United States, not out of it, they've lost their effective DMCA copyright protection. But since January 1st, 2024, in the same manner, works published in 1929 will enter the public domain as of January 1st, 2025. And this cycle repeats until works published in 1977 will enter the public domain in January 1st, 2073. Works of corporate authorship will continue to adhere to the 95-year term following the 2073 date. Under current copyright law, beginning in 2048, 1978, and works beyond by creators who died 7 decades earlier will expire each year. For example, if a creator was to die in 2002, his or her copyright would last throughout the end of 2072 and enter the public domain on January 1st, 2073. So I actually didn't know how impressive like the copyright law was in holding up somebody's copyright until it would enter public scrutiny. I always thought that because of estate rules and the fact that companies could own characters, that the death of an original creator wouldn't necessarily matter as much, and these kind of copyrights could be withheld indefinitely. Now obviously trademarking is different. If you use last year's interpretation of Mickey Mouse, that takes you to court. If you use Steamboat Willie without, it representing any of modern Mickey, you should basically be good. But again, I looked more into like the laws around it, and one of them I didn't really know was the Copyright Term Extension Act, which is also known as the Sonny Bono Act or the Mickey Mouse Protection Act. Insanity, and it is actually an act that was effective since October 27th of 1998. And the whole ruling around here was to freeze the advancement date of public domain in the United States for works that are covered by those older fixed term copyright rules. So under this act, works made in 1923 or afterwards were still protected by copyright in 98. So again, like we looked into the beginning of it, it really looked like this was one of these acts that was out there to initially freeze the copyright. And it's because of acts like this that we had to wait almost 100 years for Mickey Mouse, at least the first iteration of it, to be basically legal. Now, I wonder what's going to happen with following iterations of Mickey Mouse, like past 1920, maybe sometime in the next decade, other versions will become more freer, and there will be more horror games made out of it. I would absolutely kill to have a horror game franchise that would literally year after year just keep adding public domain classic cartoon characters as violent beings. That would be goddamn hilarious. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, pretty big day for copyright law, I would say. Pretty interesting date, because honestly, it's not that often that one of the most iconic characters in media suddenly becomes free to use, free to distribute. But again, only that first version. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mudahar, and hopefully, this made you laugh. Hopefully you learned something. I definitely learned something. I learned just how far public domain can go.